Welcome to the Choose on Purpose podcast. I'm your host, Becky Plautz, and I want to talk about balancing bliss and really looking at the joy in the journey and embracing imperfection and the imperfect balance that we have in our lives as the multi-passionate beings that we are. So, some key ideas is that we're going to talk about are why the perfect balance is a myth, and how to find joy in the ebbs and flows of life. We're going to discuss the seasons of life and how prioritizing shift, like how to prioritize shifts without losing our fulfillment. And then we're going to talk about guided reflections and give you some prompts that will help identify what brings you more joy right now in your life. So let's dive in. And I want to ask the question to you. Are you tired of striving for the perfect balance in your life only to find you're falling short? Here's a refreshing take on that. Perfect balance is a myth. Instead of it being about being perfect, let's talk about embracing the ebbs and flows while we're finding joy in the process of living our life to the fullest for us, right? Living intentionally, living on purpose. And today we're diving into the seasons of life and how that naturally shifts for us. So learn how to navigate these changes with grace and still having that fulfillment, right? That's the goal. That's the intention. That's the focus. So, through guided reflection questions and actionable insights, you'll get to reconnect with what brings you joy right now. No matter how messy life may feel or how chaotic it is with holidays or special things happening in your life, because they come all the time. Let's talk about how to let go of that perfection, right? And how to honor the season that you're in and trust yourself to live a full life of blissful balance and maybe harmony, right? The harmony in that. Ugh, it is a myth. Perfectionism. Life isn't about perfectly balancing all of the plates that we're spinning. It's about finding joy in the motion, embracing the season that we are in right now, and trusting ourselves to prioritize what truly matters in the moment. So, if you've ever felt like you're falling short of the elusive perfect balance, then this episode is for you. Let's dive in and explore how to thrive in the ebbs and flows and reconnect with our joy on the journey. Let's begin by talking about the myth of perfect balance. We've all heard it before, and you just need to find balance, right? That's what we've all heard. You just need to find balance. What does that even mean? If I'm being honest, balance can feel impossible, like walking a tightrope while juggling flaming torches or plates or whatever. And the truth is that the perfect balance doesn't exist. Like life is dynamic, it's messy and full of shifting priorities all the time. Balancing isn't about doing everything equal, right? It's about doing what matters most in the moment and letting the rest go. That's how I think about it. Like think of balance as like a dance. Now, no, it doesn't have to be the perfect dance. It's finding your rhythm, right? Sometimes you lean into work. Other times, family takes center stage. And then there are moments when self-care demands your focus, right? The key is to stop chasing perfectionism. Instead, focus on presence. What matters now? And here's where we talk about embracing the season of life that we're in. Our lives unfold in seasons. with its own rhythm and priority, just like a dance, just like nature shifts in the seasons, right? Think about the example. There might be a season when your career requires more time and energy. Then there could be a season where your family and personal growth becomes your focus. And neither is right or wrong. It's about honoring where you are at. A few years ago, I was in a season of building. My energy was focused on launching a new program and connecting with potential clients and current clients and members and growing my community. While that was fulfilling, it also meant less time for myself. Now, I'm in a season of recalibration, refreshing, realigning, and prioritizing my rest, giving myself space for reflection and allowing more creativity to flow in this time of the year. What season are you in? Are you in a period of growth or a period of rest? Or maybe you're in a period of transition. Recognizing your season helps you realign your priorities without any guilt, right? When we say that this is the focus and we can give it that attention, there won't be any guilt. It'll be in alignment. It'll feel right. It'll be fulfilling. However, when we say, I want this and I want this, and I only have time to give this the thing, well, then the other thing brings guilt, right? It brings like a hole in us. It's missing because where we put our attention, energy flows and it goes. And honoring which season we're in is where we stay away from the guilt. We stay honoring the season that we're in and giving it our full focus, making sure that we're choosing purposefully where we're going to set our intention and our focus. And now, thinking about finding the joy in the journey, here's the $1 million question. How do you find joy when life feels unbalanced? You feel imbalanced in what's happening, right? How do you find joy? It starts with identifying what brings you joy right now, right? When we have that feeling, stop, take a breath, and ask yourself, what has made me smile recently? What activity or moment felt joyful or fulfilling recently? And then think about how you can bring more of that into your life, even in a small way, right? Not what brought you joy last year at this time, or think of what you should, right? Shoulding on yourself isn't going to help. What should make you happy? No. But what genuinely lights you up in the moments right now where you're at in your seasons. This is what you want to look at. Those are the three things I would do. Take a breath, ask yourself what's making you happy or joyful right now, feels fulfilling, and then think of how you can bring more of that into your daily life in little doses. For me lately, it's been really savoring my mornings that I can dive into my affirmations and the reminder of who I am, giving myself the opportunity to go for a walk or shower or do those really non-negotiable things that bring me fulfillment and joy to begin my day. Your joys may be different, right? But they are uniquely yours. They are your guideposts. I want you to take a short guided reflection to help you reconnect with your joy. So, as you're able to safely, I invite you to close your eyes if it's safe for you to do so, and take a few deep breaths. Picture yourself right now as a river. The current flows steadily, carrying you through twists and turns. Now ask yourself, what are the smooth, easy parts of the river where things feel fulfilled and joyful? Where are the rapids? Those areas of challenge and overwhelm. As you reflect, think about one thing you can let go of to make the journey smoother, and one small choice that can invite more joy into your life. When you're ready, take a deep breath and open your eyes. Trust yourself to take the next step, small and intentional. Here's your invitation for the week. Embrace the imperfection of your life's balance, harmony, joy, fulfillment, right? Fill in that blank. I'm just calling it life's balance. Let go of the pressure to do it all and instead focus on doing what matters most right now for you. Take the reflection we did and turn it into action. Write down the one thing you'll let go of and the one joy-filled activity you'll prioritize for you. And if you feel inspired, share it with someone, your community, on social media. Use the hashtag balance bliss. Let's celebrate the beauty of the journey together because life is so much sweeter when we allow ourselves to flow with it instead of fighting against it. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Choose on Purpose podcast. Remember, balance is about presence. Trust yourself, embrace your season that you're in, and find joy in your journey. Until next time, keep choosing on purpose and finding bliss in the beautiful, imperfect flow of life. Love yourself, live fearlessly, and do all things with purpose. I'm your host, Becky Plautz. See you next time.